to the floor. We'll start with our cat-cows, our huge. So hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Exhale, round, push your back up as high as you can. And then inhale, push your belly down toward the floor. Good, let's get one more. After that last one, we're gonna lay all the way down on our bellies, elbows by your side. We're gonna lift the arms up off the floor, extend overhead, elbows back to your sides, and then back to the floor. So you're gonna go up, out, in, down. And just keep doing that on repeat. Wake up your shoulders, your shoulder blades. Keep going, up, out, in, down. We'll get two more. And once you're done with that last one, we're gonna go for our swimmers. So you're gonna bring your arms out in front, swim your arms all the way around. Once your hands get to the back, your palms face the ceiling. Bring your hands under your armpit, and then press up in a push-up. And then you go all the way back down to the floor. Arms straight out in front. Swim around. Palms face the ceiling. Hands under the armpit. Press up. And just keep doing that on repeat here. So extend out. Swim around. Palms up. Hands under your armpit. Press. And just keep going. Take your time. Move nice and slow. There is definitely not a rush here. Good. Swim your arms around. When they get to the back, palms face the ceiling. Flip your hands under your armpit. Press up in a push-up. Let's get one more. And at the top of your last one, go to that tall plank position. And then exhale, push your hips back for down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. You can pedal out the feet. Good, let's get one more here. And then we're gonna bring the knees down, big toes together. You're gonna go all the way back into child's pose. Once you're in child's pose, just walk your hands side to side. Try and keep your butt on your heels. When you're ready, make your way back to the middle here of that child's pose. We're gonna prop ourselves up on our forearms. Your hips are gonna stay in child's pose though, so my butt stays back on my heels. Prop myself up on the forearms, and then I'm gonna exhale as I open my right forearm up toward the ceiling. Inhale as I bring it back down. As you go for that T-spine rotation though, really try and keep your hips back. Try not to rock forward, just so you can get further in that rotation. Good, let's get one more on the right. And then we'll switch to the left. Left arm opens up, exhale, inhale back down. Get two more. Once you're done there, we'll go bird dog. So opposite arm and leg extend out. You're gonna make a fist with your hand, kick your heel back. We'll pause, bring it down, and then switch sides. Good, keep going side to side. Bring it a couple more here. Get one more on each side, and then make your way over to your back. We're gonna flip over. We're gonna do our glute bridges here. So push the heels down, hips come up. As your hips come up, your arms are gonna go up overhead. And then as your hips come down, your hands come back down to your side. So hips up, arms up. and then bring it back down. Good, let's get 2 more. And when you're done with that last one, we're gonna go for dead bugs. So legs at 90 degrees, arms up toward the sky. Opposite arm and leg extend out. We're gonna pause. And then bring it back in, switch sides. So make sure your opposite arm and leg go out together. Your other arm and leg don't move at all. They stay completely still. Good, exhale, extend. Inhale back in. One more each side. And once you're done, make your way to your feet. All right, we're going toe touch squats. So widen your stance, reach down, touch your toes. Hips come down, elbows on the inside of your knees, hands up, stand up. In that squat, if you want to add a little rotation here, you're more than welcome. Good, let's get one more. And then we're gonna go bent over, eyes wide and T's. So back flat here, thumbs face the ceiling, arms up, I, Y, and then T. Get a pause at the top of each one. Try not to swing your arms up. Keep going, one more time through. From here, we're gonna go lateral lunge to an overhead raise. So I'm gonna step out to the side, lateral lunge, reach up overhead, and then come back in. I'm gonna go 5 each way here. So lateral lunge, reach, back in. Good, keep going, 5 each side. Good, Anne. Keep it up, Emily. While you're finishing up those 5 each side, I'm gonna go over the next part of our warm-up. So we have 3 exercises, 20 seconds at each one. Your first one, we're gonna go inchworms. So walking your hands out to a plank, walk it back in, stand up. Your second one, we're gonna go jumping jack to plank jack. So 1 jumping jack here, and then you go to the floor, 1 plank jack. Back up, 1 jumping jack, 1 plank jack. If that's too much, just stick to the jumping jacks, no worries. And your last one, we're gonna go straight-legged sit-ups for 20 seconds. So 2 times through, 20 seconds at each one. We're going inchworms first. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Walk your hands out to a plank. Walk it back in, stand up. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Jumping jack, down to the floor, plank jack. Keep alternating back and forth, or you're more than welcome to stay with jumping jacks. Good, keep going. In 3, 2, 1, on your back, we're going straight-legged sit-up. Here we go. Exhale as you sit up, inhale back down. Good, Hev. Work, Claire, Gigi. In 3, 2, 1, back up to the beginning. We go inchworms again. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Jumping jack down on the floor, plank jack. Get it going. Nice job, Tim. Three, 2, 1. On your back, straight-legged sit-ups, our last one. And then we'll get some water, get going. In 3, 2, 1, done. All right, let's grab some water. And then we'll bring it up here to the screen so you can see what's going on in today's workout. We have all upper body today, so grab your bands or your weights. Today's workout is an add-on workout. So what we're gonna do, we start at the top with our 5 blast-off push-ups. So we're gonna do our 5 blast-off push-ups. That's round 1. Round 2, we go 5 blast-off push-ups, 10 high pulls. Round 3, 5 push-ups, 10 high pulls, 10 overhead presses on each side. So you have to go back to the beginning before you can add on your next exercise. So the first few rounds are gonna go by pretty fast, but by the time we get toward the end here, we have 7 exercises. By the time we get toward the end, those rounds are gonna take longer and longer to get through. I'm gonna talk you through the whole thing. So I'm just gonna show you your first 2 exercises here, and then I'll show you the next exercises as I see you guys are getting them done. So first off, blast off push-ups. Hands under your shoulders. You're gonna do your push-up, and then your butt goes back toward your heels, but my knees are not touching the ground. So if you can avoid the knees touching the ground, keep them off. You're gonna go push-up, and then hips back. If you need to, you can do your push-ups from your knees, and then rock back into child's pose there. So that's your blast off push-up. Your second exercise is a high pull. So you can do your high pull with a band. Elbows lead, hands come up right under your chin, or you can do the same exact thing with your weights. So get your weights ready, find your place for your push-ups. I'm gonna let you know the next exercise as we get a little bit closer. So push-ups, we're starting in 3, 2, 1, here we go, 5 blast off push-ups. Once you get done with your 5 blast off push-ups, shake out your arms and do them again. You have to do 2 sets in a row because you have to start over before you can do your high pulls. So 5 blast off push-ups, shake it out, 5 more, and then do your 10 high pulls. There we go, good work. Once you're done with your high pulls, you start over with your blast off push-ups. You have to go back to the beginning every single time, so we're gonna get a lot of push-ups in today. Your third exercise that you'll add on after you start over again is a 1 arm, 1 leg overhead press. So if my left knee is up, my left arm is pressing overhead, and I'm gonna go for 10 each side. So once you're done with your high pulls, back to the push-ups. 5 blast off push-ups. 10 high pulls. There's no rush though, take your time. Exhale as you pull the weight up. Inhale as you bring it back down. After your 10 high pulls, you have 10 on each side of a 1 arm, 1 leg overhead press. So really working on your balance here. Ten each side on that overhead. Remember, it's same arm, same leg. If my left arm is pressing, my left leg is up. Keep your core tight, find your balance. It is way more challenging than having both feet on the ground. But I have faith in all of you. There you go, Claire. Once you are done with 10 each side on that overhead press, you go back to the beginning, back to your blast off push-ups. Five blast off push-ups. 10 high pulls. Make sure your elbows lead, your hands will come right up under your chin. Nice job, Richard. So 5 blast off push-ups, 10 high pulls, and then you're going 10 each side for that one arm, one leg overhead press. Go ahead, keep your core tight on that press. Try not to lean over. While you're finishing up the press, the fourth exercise, so the next one we're gonna add on, is a floor press to chest fly. So you're gonna grab 2 dumbbells, you're gonna go floor press here, and then a fly. So bring the arms out to the side. So you wanna go a little bit lighter to accommodate for that fly. So floor press to chest fly. You can also do this with a band. So you'll have the band behind your back. You do your floor press and then fly your arms out to the side. Same thing, it's just with a band. So 5 blast off push-ups, 10 high pulls, 10 each side for that one arm, one leg overhead press, and then 10 floor press to chest fly. Take your time though. Get that stretch through your chest as you go through that fly. It's like you're hugging a tree, a big tree. Once you are done with your 10 floor press to fly, you're back to the beginning. Go back to your push-ups. Those push-ups are going to start to get more and more challenging as we go here. Good, you should be finishing up round 4, starting round 5. So 5 blast off push-ups, 10 high pulls, 10 one arm, one leg overhead press. Take your time, get your arm all the way up, straighten it if you can, all the way down to your shoulder. Then you'll go 10 floor press to fly. Our 5th exercise, the one we're adding on for the 5th round, is a front raise. So you can use a band, stand in the band, lift the band to shoulder height, and then control back down. Or you can use dumbbells or kettlebells straight out in front and then back down. Five blast off push-ups, 10 high pulls, 10 one arm, one leg overhead press, 10 floor press to fly, and then you'll finish this round with 10 front raises. Take your time here, guys. Match your breathing with your movement. Exhale as you press the weight up overhead. Exhale as you bring the high pull under your chin. Your balance will get better with your core control and your breathing. Also, if you're looking at your screen and you see other people falling over, you will probably fall over. So don't look at other people. Good, you should be on that 5th round. Blast off push-up for 5, high pull for 10, one arm, one leg overhead press for 10, floor press to fly for 10, and then you're adding on your front raise. Your front raise can be banded, weighted, whatever you like, just don't go past shoulder height. All you need is shoulder height. Once you're done with your front raise, you start over. You are back at that blast off push-up. Good, keep it going. Once you're done with your front raises, so once you've finished up round 5, you're back up at the top with your 5 blast off push-ups, your 10 high pulls. Nice job, Claire. Keep it up, Chris. Go, Emily. Good work today, guys. Really, really try and find your balance on that one arm, one leg overhead press. It might force you to go a little bit lighter or a little bit slower, but do so in order to really work on your balance and your core control here. Exhale as you push that weight up. Inhale, control down. So you should be finishing up round 5, starting round 6. So you're gonna go 5 blast off push-ups, 10 high pulls, 10 one arm, one leg overhead press, 10 floor press to fly, 10 front raises, and for our 6th round, we add on a one arm row for 10 each side. So go bent over position, one arm row, 10 on the right, and then 10 on the left. Don't rush to get there, take your time. Good, extend your arm all the way up on that overhead press. If you can, keep your knee up even with your hip. It's gonna make your core work that much harder on that overhead press. Awesome, when you're done with that overhead press, you have 10 floor press to fly. 10 front raises after that floor press to fly. After your 10 front raises, you go 10 one arm rows on each side. Good work, Chris. Keep it up, Melissa and Gigi. Good, Claire. After your 10 front raises, you have 10 one arm rows on each side. Make sure you get a little pause at the top. Exhale, pull, pause. Inhale back down. Don't just go through the motions, actually try and squeeze your muscles here. Build tension, build muscle, build strength. There is no prize for the first one done today. We're all winners. Good, after that, floor press to chest fly, you do your front raise. After your front raise, you have a one arm row for 10 each side. Once you've done that one arm row, you start over. You're back at the beginning. We're gonna go all the way through this thing again. Good, 10 front raises, and then 10 one-arm rows each side. Once you're done with the one-arm row, you're back to the beginning with your 5 blast-off push-ups. After your 5 blast-off push-ups, you have 10 high pulls. And then 10 one-arm, one-leg overhead press. Find that control. Brace through your belly. If your core's tight, you'll have better balance. Take your other arm out to the side, make a fist, build some tension in that other side. Nice, Richard and Ann, you guys look like statues over there. Perfectly balanced. Nice job, Emily. So you should be finishing up round 6, starting round 7. So once you're done with that one-arm row, you're back to your blast-off push-up for 5, high pulls for 10, one-arm, one-leg overhead press for 10 each side. Then your floor press to fly. Once you are done with that floor press to fly, you go front raise. Then your one-arm row. And our last exercise, the 7th exercise we're adding on, we have 20 weighted straight-legged sit-ups. So you're gonna hold the weight right over your face, exhale as you sit up, inhale, back down. You have 20 of those. That's our last exercise to add on. So for that last round, you should have done 5 blast-off push-ups, 10 high pulls, 10 one-arm, one-leg overhead press, 10 floor press to fly, 10 front raises, 10 one-arm rows on each side, and then you'll finish up with your 20 straight-legged sit-ups. Match your breathing with your movement. Make sure you're exhaling on the most difficult part. So if you're pulling, exhale on the pull. If you're pushing, exhale on the push. Nice work, 8 a.m. You should be finishing up / in the middle of that last round. Getting close to doing those 20 straight-legged sit-ups. There you go, Heath. You've got it. Work, Chris. A lot of you are on your front raises. After your front raise, you go to a one-arm row, 10 each side. And then your 20 straight-legged sit-ups. Good work, 8 a.m. Keep going. Once you are done with your 20 straight-legged sit-ups, so you're done with the entire series, grab some water. I'm going to explain your finisher. You have 2 options. So you can either do band pull-aparts. So arms straight, you're going to pull the band till it touches your chest, and then control back in. Or you can go for bent over reverse fly. So you're going to grab a set of weights, back is flat, reverse fly, back down. So choose one. You're going to do 100 reps. So rest as needed, take breaks wherever. You're going to go 100 band pull aparts or reverse fly. You can get started whenever you like. A lot of you are still finishing up your sit-ups. Don't worry, take your time. Good work. Once you are done with those sit-ups, grab some water. Shake out your arms and get ready for 100 band pull aparts or bent over reverse flies. On that band pull apart, remember, arms are straight, pull till the band touches your chest. You're gonna squeeze your shoulder blades together. Good work, Tim. If you're still finishing up part one, don't rush. Take your time, take your time. Get through the whole thing. And when you're ready, you can get started on the finisher. Arms are straight, you're gonna pull the band till it touches your chest. Control the band back together. Try not to let any slack happen between your hands. You have 100 band pull aparts or 100 reverse flies. I think most of us are doing band pull aparts. You can go palms up or palms down. It's totally up to you. I like to switch as I'm going. When I did the 7 a.m., I did 25 palms up, 25 palms down, just kind of alternated back and forth. On that band pull apart, exhale as you pull. Inhale, control the band together. Some of us have the painful pace going on. Once the arms start to get tired, you're like pacing around the room. Good work, 8 a.m. We're gonna finish up the 100 band pull aparts, and then we'll move on to our cool down. Hard part's over. Today was a nice break. I don't know about the rest of you, but my hamstrings, my legs are sore from leg day and then all those swings yesterday. Shake out your arms, rest as needed. Take breaks, it's okay. Once you are done with your 100 band pull aparts, head into a plank. So I know you're there. You can do any kind of plank you want, front, side, whatever. You can even do a nice inverted plank and just lay on your back. But either way, I'll know you're done. You've got it, Anne. You're doing great. I know the back and the shoulders are burning on those band pull aparts. Finish them up. Once you're done, head on to the floor. You can hold a plank or you can just lay there. No judgment. You can rotate between different plank variations as well if you want to do side plank. rotate around. We just have a couple more here. Nice job, 8 a.m. You guys did awesome today. All right, 20 more seconds in that plank, and then we're gonna start our cool down. If you're still doing your band pull-aparts, please keep doing them. If you wanna finish them out, do so. All right, those of you that are in the plank, go ahead, bring your knees down, big toes together, push your butt back toward your heels. We're going all the way down into child's pose. Once you're here, push your chest toward the floor, push your butt back toward your heels, and just breathe. You can walk your arms side to side. Take one more really big deep breath here in through your nose. Exhale out your mouth, try and get a little bit lower. And then bring it up because you guys are done. Great job this morning. Tomorrow we're back to cardio. And then we'll have full body on Friday. Good work.
Thanks, Maddie.
You're welcome. Good work.
Thank you, Maddie.
Thanks, Maddie.
Maddie.
You're welcome.